So the Queen Elizabeth is reacting to Harry's recent interview and the truth bombs that he was obviously releasing with Oprah, and she herself is not pleased as well. Hey guys, it's Morali. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. Back at it again with another video. If you haven't subscribed, click that button, guys. Daily and consistent content 24/7. Click that button. It's not that serious, guys. Merch is in the bio as well, daily and consistent, as well as my Patreon. So Charles himself wasn't pleased and he was quite irritated by it, and now reports are coming out that the Queen also is feeling quite similar to the matter. Now these two apparently did meet before, the last time that Harry was in the UK, so I assumed that these two had some kind of cordial relationship, being the grandson and the grandmother, especially with Philip's passing, but it doesn't seem like that is the case at all. Elizabeth has been deeply upset by grandson Harry's unrelenting critiques of his family and is taking the situation very personally. Harry's grandmother has taken this very personally and is deeply upset by what Harry has said, in particular his comments about Charles' parenting and suggesting his father knows no better because of how he was brought up. It has been a very upsetting time. The seemingly motor-mouthed Harry, cannot seem to stop slamming his father Charles, saying in the new Apple TV series The Me You Can't See that Charles made him suffer as a child. My father used to say to me when I was younger, well, it was like that for me, so it's going to be like that for you. That doesn't make sense. Just because you suffer doesn't mean that your kids have to suffer. In fact, quite the opposite. If you've suffered, do everything you can to make sure that whatever negative experience that you have had, you can make right to your kids. And I absolutely agree with what he's saying. Though some feel Harry's very public venting and makes reconciliation unlikely. True, Charles will want to engage, but it's fair to say that what Harry has said in both interviews with Oprah has been seen as very callous with the family. If Harry was to attack the Queen in a more personal way, Charles would close ranks with the Queen without a doubt, and Harry would be out in the cold. Charles is such a gentle man and a dedicated father. First and foremost, he will be feeling unwretched. He wants to seek a reconciliation. He is not vindictive at all. So the Queen herself is, troubled by this. She's taken it very personally and seems to be very upset, according to many reports. Now, in this day and age, when it comes to royal reports and royal reactions, I take it with a pinch of salt, because a lot of these royal insiders are not really inside at all. They're really outside. These are royal outsiders. They're outside. They have no information and they make things up and pretend they're inside. Listen, you can't even get in the club. You're outside. You're not even queuing, you're not even allowed to be in, but you're here just talking. But at the same time, I also wouldn't be surprised by this, because what the royal family like to do is, rather than take any accountability, they like to deflect. And this is a great way to deflect. When something is coming at you and they're saying you're at fault for something, rather than looking back at it and take accountability, you get defensive and you deflect. 2 Ds that I think are very, very important in this entire situation. Now, I would actually find this to be, quite not rational, sorry, maybe that's the wrong word, but I can see it to be a possibility that the Queen would take this to heart, because I imagine that, what Harry is doing is not what anybody else has done in the family before. He is breaking these kind of abusive cycles himself, these vicious cycles, and he's speaking out and, speaking his truth with compassion and with conviction. You don't see a lot of people doing that, so he is well and truly shaking the table. So I would imagine this to be something, Diana tried to do it, but unfortunately they took her life before she could continue. But I feel like Harry and Meghan are definitely coming through and finishing the work off that Diana started. Let me know what your thoughts are. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on the royal family, on the reaction on the Queen Elizabeth? Subscribe, guys. Click that button for daily and consistent content, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.